अंत न सिवती कहना अंत न कर So in the upcoming parapsychology of the Moving Thought Forms training, you need to teach the face reading, and everyone wants to know, what's face reading?
The face is the entryway into the energetic portal of that individual. And everybody's an individual, and everyone has their own kind of unique history. And how they've arranged that history is all kind of billboarded on the face, and how they've magnetically experienced it, and they're broadcasting it, reliving it, buried it, or fighting with it It's all very evident as soon as you kind of look at their face and know how to decode the tremendous amounts of information that they're broadcasting from the face. So we need to know how to do that in order to be able to be conscious of our own direction and helping others in their direction.
And so you're going to teach this during?
Yeah, we have to, it's part of the parapsychology of moving thought forms, because we have to identify how that individual has stored and filed the thought forms that are dominating their incarnation. And their thought stream is created by the thought forms that are broadcasting. So in order to move those thought forms, we have to identify where the person is and then know how to move them out of that position to a better position.
And so would this relate to when you're doing a meditation, sometimes you feel your face move, like something
Yes.
face moving?
A lot of times you'll feel some kind of energetic shift in somewhere in the body, the system, and you're not sure what exactly is occurring. And if you know how to read the language a little bit, then you go, oh, that is a particular block that I am now breaking through, I'm releasing, and that'll become less of an obstacle. Or that particular energetic configuration is something that I've entangled with another or an environment with, and that's creating obstacles and difficulties in my life. So I can now unravel that because I put more energy into it and had the conscious awareness and intelligent kind of skill to disassemble it and reassemble it in a better form.
Would you say this is also why when you look at yourself after you do a deep meditation, you look different?
And sometimes you don't recognize who's looking back at you. If you don't recognize who's looking back at you, then you've really not gone to a place where you're deeper, much more deeper in your soul, and you're out of your kind of personality realm, and you're imprinted kind of conditioned realm into your pure infinite realm. And that's the quest.
The yogic science and technology, principles and skill sets are incredibly effective to be able to optimize your system to perform in the way that it's actually built to perform. Under pressure, in the most challenging times, not only do you survive, but you thrive with enjoyment and with clarity. Join us to learn some of these simple and effective tools. Satnam, everybody. Hello, hello. Okay, it's the fourth day of the moon, and Jupiter went into Pisces. I tried to post like my Jupiter and Pisces kind of lookbook, which is like a lot of kind of crazy outfits. I'm into Jupiter and Pisces. Pisces is just like, you know, when you have significant Pisces in a, well, we'll call it, this is a world chart. It's kind of just like a freak show. So maybe part of what they're predicting for this summer being, what do they call it? I can't remember. I was reading some article in one of these rags. Summer vax, is that what they're calling it? But I think that it's like they're calling it like everybody's vaccinated and so we can just like fuck, basically. That was what this article was. I'm just being honest. That was like the whole vibe of the article. It was like, just let's go. And I guess probably some people have discovered a new like fetish that they had, which is like masks and things. So, I mean, it could just go, there's a lot of places it could go. But with Jupiter and Pisces, it's certainly going to be weird. We know that. And I think it's a great moment to celebrate just everyone's differences, because I hope, I said this yesterday, I hope that you're accused of having an open mind. This would be a wonderful compliment for your incarnation, that there's people, it's a circus, you know, planet Earth is a circus, and in the Pleiadian agenda, they call it something like, well, they talk about the cosmic orgasm, but there's something else where it's like the grand party, or something. You've been invited. What's it called? The cosmic dance. You've been invited to the cosmic dance, and you have been cordially invited. And so this Jupiter and Pisces is a little bit that feeling of just, it's kind of a freak show. And we can, instead of being all offended and freaked out and constantly kind of minimizing ourselves into identity politics and the like, all of our limitations rather than our limitlessness, we can start to enjoy both our own idiosyncrasies. I was writing about this morning. Maybe Jupiter went into Pisces and I finally, wrote something. I always feel so good. I need all the drama, though, leading up to it, It's like, I need to write. Oh, my God, I really have to edit that. Oh, I've missed like 7 deadlines. And then I do it, and I'm like, it's so amazing. So maybe Jupiter and Pisces will help our creativity as well. But it really is an opportunity to enjoy your own idiosyncrasies. I talked about this in Parapsychology of the Moving Thought Form today. The way you kind of deal with your own kind of inability to accept yourself, I guess we could call it, in a little bit of cliche language, accept yourself for who you are. The way you deal with that is that you just, it becomes kind of part of your deep, radical, daily spiritual practice, wherever the idiosyncrasies are, wherever the kind of little freaky things that you do. And I have this thing where I can only go only one way when I'm going across town, and like they make fun of me. They call me the Rain Man because I'm like, definitely national, take national's the way to go. National, it cuts through all the traffic. National, and so it's like a whole thing. And if we don't go on national, I'm like hitting my head up against the front of the car, so you just have to enjoy these things about yourselves, and just know that the joke is on us, and it's a party, and we could enjoy it, and we could also, this is the issue with the conspiracy crowd. There's just such a huge frequency on all sides of this fear-mongering that the universe is conspiring for the kind of darkness and the apocalypse and all this dystopian fears and this, that, and the other thing. And it doesn't take long. You can just throw a stone to hit Charles Schwab in the face. Is that the guy's name? Klaus, thank you. Klaus Schwab in the face. I don't know why, it's because of that other thing. Klaus Schwab in the face, while he's like at home writing, The Great Reset Part 2. It was a bestseller. So it doesn't take much to kind of go down that rabbit hole and start to go into both sides of the spectrum, or all sides of the spectrum of the fear-mongering. But this Jupiter in Pisces, what if it was all conspiring for our greatest good? And when you hit that vibration in yourself, and it's not just some fake love and light, but it's like a real kind of elevated frequency. When you hit that vibration, it's very elevating, and people really need it right now. So I was at a place last night with a lot of people who have different beliefs than I do around, how they want to kind of maneuver the time-space continuum. But it was just so beautiful to see people in community, and just like everyone was so joyful and sweet. And I feel like a lot of our kind of social apathy has gotten kind of cleaned out. It's really nice, actually. Although I have to say, good old Yeller, Justa, the restaurant down the street, I went there for brunch the other day, and I was like, oh no, these fucking apathetic hipsters, they none of the innocence of being back together has hit this place whatsoever. So somehow they're immune. But for everything else, I was just touched by people being so sweet and kind of actually curious with each other, and like people had their phones away, and it was kind of it was a different feeling. And I think that's part of our Jupiter and Pisces thing. Now, Tashi told us the other night, and I was talking to her last night about it too. Jupiter then retrogrades back into Aquarius at the kind of end of the, somewhere in the early August or something like this. But this is a little taste of this compassion, this sweetness, and then, these retrogrades kind of take us into lessons, and we get to have a second chance. And also, she said, we're in the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, which just is, constant, basically, if you're really looking at this thing throughout the year. And we have these big eclipses coming, which are very much going to be significant in terms of changing the way that you're thinking about your life and your perspective. And so we can use this kind of Jupiter and Pisces eclipse season with Gemini and Sag. We can use this to get off our high horse, is what Tashi's been saying. And I was like, well, I'm glad you finally got off your high horse. I said to her from my high horse. That's good, because now I don't have to deal with you on your high horse. I can just be on mine. Convenient. No, but it's, the Gemini Sagittarius kind of eclipse season is all about, what do I think that I'm right about, and not only that, but I feel so righteous that I'll talk your face off, or not listen to you, or get on my kind of soapbox and all this kind of stuff. And it's happening in all arenas. So no one is. It doesn't matter what your belief system is. Everyone's kind of guilty of this. So this is part of the lesson of this eclipse season. So today's 4th day of the moon. Then we'll have 11th day of the moon next Friday. Today's Friday, yeah. So next Friday, and then that's kind of like, that leads us, that's basically, we're then hot to trot into lunar eclipse season. We are going to be at some very sacred sites in Oaxaca, and we're kind of taking a mini yatra actually in Oaxaca. Me and Shepard Preet have been crafty about what we're up to, and so we're going to be at some sacred sites. We'll be live here on Rama TV, and we were planning the solar eclipse, which happens on the 10th of June, which will have a whole day of extravaganza programming for you. So we'll optimize this time together. Okay, I want to do a long gong, so I have to shut up. And I want to do a long gong for you, and I want to do some 4th day of the moon kind of rejuvenating, glandular resetting kind of buzzy vibes. That is the most professional way of calling it. 4th day of the moon, buzzy vibes. Here we go. Take an inhale. And exhale. People are like eating French fries in the room. I can't smell them. Some girl was over here today. I mean, she was like a full-on picnic. And we were watching TV. So I was like, okay. She like literally had like a full-on. I have respect for that. I have a lot of respect for that. And exhale. Angure name Chungan Gure name Sat Gure name Sri Guru Jagat name Angure name Chungan Gure name Sat Gure name Sri Guru Jagat name Angure name Chungan Gure name Sat Gure name Sri Guru Jagat name. All right, let's do a little cat-cow. Inhale up, exhale down.
Saranai
and stretch up. And exhale, pull the navel to the spine. Inhale and exhale, press back. Deep, really deep breath. Let the eyes and the jaw and everything just kind of relax. Inhale, exhale, and come all the way up and come onto your back. This Kriya was affectionately titled Yoga for People from Wacky Families. So I think we all will be fine to do this. Okay, put your hands next to your body. And you're going to raise, and your heels are kind of pressed into the ground, but your legs are straight. And you're going to raise and lower your butt. You're creating a massage here. So up and down, move quickly, and you let it kind of, the butt cheeks kind of hit the ground. Breathe through the nose. Keep going, up and down. Really press up and down. Now inhale, exhale. Bring the legs together, your heels and your toes together. Press the toes forward, and then lift the legs and your heels and your feet 6 inches off the ground. And if you need to, you can support the low back. Long, deep breath. Let the body kind of shake a little bit if it needs to just receive this kind of reset. And you're keeping the legs up. You're squeezing your inner thighs together. You're breathing very deep. Relax your head. Keep breathing. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale and stretch, and exhale and relax. Now inhale both legs to 90 degrees and begin breath of fire here. Straight as you can. Breath of fire. Equal inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale and relax all the way down. Bring the chin into the chest, the head off the floor, and everything else is relaxed. And now long, deep breath. Really try to stay with this. Really hold it for this whole time. Chin is into the chest and head is off the ground. Long, deep breath. I'm going to release a lot of tension. Head is off the ground. Up, 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 up. You got to pull it up and breathe. A little deeper breath. Inhale. And exhale and release the head. And roll into your right side. Create a pillow with the right arm. Rest your head in your arm. And raise your left leg as long or as high as you can, and also as long. Really stretch. And long deep breath. The right leg is also straight. The breath is deep. Couple more really deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the leg down and turn on your belly and just put your head, rest your head on the right cheek, hands by your sides, palms are facing up. And then long deep breath here and just relax. You don't have to really even focus on the breath, but just breathe the nose and relax. Now reach back and grab the ankles and bring the chin to the ground. And you're just going to pull the ankles towards the buttocks. This is not bow pose. This is just a stretch. And it's long, deep breath as you do so. So very deep breath as you pull the ankles, pull the heels. Very deep breath through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, release the legs down. And you're going to keep the arms where they are, and you're going to stretch the heart and the head and the chest up off the ground. Keep the feet where they are, tongue out the mouth, and breath of fire. Lion's breath of fire. Feet are on the ground, top of the feet, press and get the heart open. Powerful breath of fire through the tongue. Inhale and stretch up. And exhale. Then gently, when you're ready, come into your back for a moment. Just relax in your back. And exhale. And just bring the palms together, the soles of the feet together, rub them together. And rock back and forth and come all the way up. So this is one of the kriyas that was given to basically replace sleep. Like you should feel like you got a little nap. I mean, you're refreshed in a certain way. You're like, let's not go that far. I saw that. You're like, I feel good, but let's not really quite go that far. If you just give me a little bit of light, Seva Jagat. Okay, so you're gonna go like this. You're gonna have the hands in just, Gyan Mudra, or they could actually just be on the knees. Either way, your choice. And then you're going to do a Sitali Pranayam, where you're going to inhale 8 strokes over the rolled tongue. And if you can't roll your tongue, you just stick it out. So you'll just go like this. Okay, that was 8. And then you're going to exhale through the nose 8 parts. Okay, that's the breath. Then we're going to add to it a mantra. So it'll be Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Se, So, Hung. And then we'll do it again on the exhale. All right, so sit up tall. Deepen the sound of the mantra mentally. Inhale. Hold. Focus at the third eye point. Exhale. And again, inhale. Focus third eye. And exhale. Inhale. Focus strongly third eye and let it clean your brain fog, your fatigue. And exhale. Now place the right hand on top of the left hand, both palms facing up, and the thumb tips touch. And it's right here, kind of comfortably at the diaphragm. The hands are flat, eyes are open slightly. Look at the tip of the nose. Eyes open 1/10. And inhale. And chant. Da, sa, sa, say, so. Inhale. A little inhale between each recitation. Sa, say, so, hum, Rama, da, sa, sing, so Rama, ta, sa, sing, so Rama, ta, sa, sing. Rama. focus at the root of the nose. And exhale and come on your back, please, and relax. Completely relax.
Da arms together and the soles of feet together. Stretch side to side.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Guide your way home. Guide your way home. Okay, Satnam. I'll be here next week before we go to Oaxaca. I think I'm going to teach Monday and Wednesday night at 7 p.m. if my handlers let me. Just check the schedule, because I'm like, yeah, I'll teach. And then they're like, no, you actually have to sleep and pack and stuff. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, so next week, I'm going to try to be here Monday and Wednesday, and then we're back on our regular morning schedule as well. All right, bless you all. Have a wonderful weekend, Satnam.
basic science and technology principles and skill sets are incredibly effective to be able to optimize your system to perform in the way that it's actually built to perform. Under pressure, in the most challenging times, not only do you survive, but you thrive with enjoyment and with clarity. Join us to learn some of these simple and effective tools.